Madonna proving she's still got it with this one, all part of Rebel Hearts.
Did you just raise the roof over there?
I did.
I did, my friend. It's the only move I know. That is the only move I know.
What's Kev doing? He's going back to the classic.
Yeah.
Well, he calls it lifting a box.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about kid storybooks a little bit. We have the 10 best Canadian kid storybooks.
As gathered by today's Parent Magazine. It's in their issue.
We were going back. Now, Winston is over on Periscope right now.
Taking over your Periscope.
Someone was saying Green Eggs and Ham is one of their faves
Classic.
as well.
And Robert Munch.
Anything from Robert Munch.
Oh, yeah.
Anything from Dr.
All right, so we're going to put some up on the screen. Just put one up, Bart. Put one up, and we're just trying to guess whose favorite kid's storybook this was. Brown Bear, what do you see?
I'm going to say Brad because he was the first to respond. He went.
No, that one's mine.
Oh, that's yours.
Not from my childhood, but from reading that, especially to our youngest, Brienne.
Okay. Aww. What's next?
And then there was Blue Bear, what do you hear? I think we read it when Kaylin came along.
And you read it over.
It's a great piece. Okay, so give us another one.
Try and guess whose favorite book
Whose favorite is this? I know them all. So Snowball Soup.
Sounds delicious.
Little Critters, by the way, are fantastic. I love the Little Critters series.
Hey, wouldn't that make your soup cold if you're putting snowballs
there
into
you
them?
go.
Ooh. Hey, that's Matheson's favorite.
That's Matheson's favorite storybook.
Right now, Little Critter Collection, as you said, Kevin. They're, just helping my dad, just cleaning my room. They're easy reads, and the kids can really increase their reading skills as well.
And good behavior.
The Little Critters, little secret for you. Well, the kids all know it. You look for the little spider in all the pages.
They're fun.
Okay, bring us another one. Who? Oh, okay. Well, the rest have their names on it. But let's go ahead. Let's show some of them. So this is Dina's.
And you found it. Socks for supper. So many memories, guys. This was the cutest book. So these guys had turnips, and then there was a dairy farmer that rolled in.
Wait, you had me at these guys had turnips.
Yeah, right. And as a kid, we never ate turnips in my family, so I always wanted to eat turnips. And to this day, now I like them because I never had them. So they would trade in their turnips that nobody ever wanted for the neighbor's cheese, and then he'd get more turnips, and he'd give him a bigger wheel of cheese and a bigger wheel of cheese. And I loved it because it was about the bartering system and coming together. So then they got to have turnips and cheese, and they turned in the turnips for socks, and it was all like giving back to one another as a community.
They eventually turned it into a TV show called. They eventually turned it into a TV show called Breaking Bad.
Oh, really?
I think you just described my economics class, my first year university.
But isn't that adorable?
It is.
All right,
There are some cheeses that smell like barnyards and socks. So
Brad's Fudgemania.
Fudgemania.
Why am I not surprised that's your favorite?
Yeah.
Judy Blume came up with a bunch of books. This was my grade 3 reading material. I remember this, and I fell in love with this book. I read it about 4 times, and my mom actually knew I was in love with it when she caught me reading it over the summer holidays.
Oh, yeah. That's
what are you doing?
Wow.
I'm doing homework, Mama.
And remember the Amelia Bedelia series? Did you guys ever read those?
Of course.
Yeah, those were always fun.
Who else? We haven't done Winston's yet. Get out of bed. Yes, again, Robert Munch. Anything by Robert Munch. Anything.
I loved how repetitive the book was. It was like all of Robert Munch's series are very consistent, very easy to read. So I love. Sorry, I'm holding Kevin's Periscope. So it was always very easy to read, and it was fun. We used to sit around the rocking chair in grade 3, and the teacher would hold the book up, and we'd just sit.
And it makes you get excited about reading when you find that book that your child likes, even though it may be tiresome for the parent to read it over and over. The repetition is key, and we're going to talk about that later with today's parent article showing ebb and flow in conversation. It helps them learn how to speak and read.
One more. I want to get Melanie's in here as well. Okay. This one I wanted to choose, but Melanie had already chosen it. Love You Forever is the quintessential storybook. We went through 3 or 4 of them, again by Robert Munch. It's a little weird. Mom's a little obsessive. If you're familiar with
into his house.
So yeah, that's absolutely a classic. And don't forget, go on BT Extra right now, bttoronto.ca/extra, and there's a conversation going on there about storybooks, and then we'll have those stories for you in a little while.
Yeah, they picked actually the top 100, but we'll break down the top 10 here in a little bit.
It's 8 o'clock on Breakfast Television.